What if I told you there was a hidden tsunami of beer waiting to strike? Well, actually that happened in London in 1814 when a catastrophic accident at a brewery back then. The area was a dense neighborhood of cheap tenement housing, and on this day, workers at the brewery were busy doing their thing. The force of the rupture also caused 2 other vats to fail, unleashing a total of over 325,000 gallons of beer. That's nearly 1.5 million liters. The fire smashed through the brewery's brick wall, and in a matter of minutes inundated the streets and homes. St. Giles. There simply weren't enough drains to handle the massive amount of liquid. Inside the brewery, over in the storage yard, a blue plaque marks the spot where the brewery stood, and a pub called the Horseshoe Brewery sits across the street. Now you know you can thank me later when you call and stop thinking about the London beer flood of 1814. Cheers, people desperately ran for higher ground or scrambled onto tables and furniture to escape the rising tide. But many were caught off guard and swept away in the torrent. A massive 22-foot-tall wooden vat was nearing capacity with a whopping 135,000 gallons of fermenting porter beer. That's the equivalent of about 610,000 liters of beer today. And this was just one of many such vats at the facility, albeit a very real tragedy for the impoverished residents of St. Giles. The London beer flood claimed at least 8 lives and serves as a morbid reminder of the dangers of poor safety oversight in industrial operations. Sent a massive wave of beer crashing through the streets of St. Giles, killing at least 8 people. It's the worst brewing disaster in history, and you won't believe how it happened. It all went down on October 17, 1814, at Moe & Co.'s Horseshoe Brewery on Tottenham Court Road. But at around 11:30 a.m. the side of the wooden vat gave way, causing it to burst open. Beer sloshed into basements, up through cracks in the pavement, and even caused several tenement houses to completely collapse. Among the victims were 3 women and 5 children who perished when their home collapsed. Others were found drowned in their cellars. Some people were so overcome by the beer fumes and the liquid itself that they were unable to escape in time. Others simply couldn't believe what was happening and were caught off guard by the disaster. It was truly one of history's most bizarre industrial accidents. Today, you can visit the site of the disaster at the corner of Wells Street and Tottenham Court Road.